What's going on, First Take? Let me just start off by saying, the great Stephen A. says to Miss Michelle Obama, that Molly, you are just so lovely. She's just so lovely. Pardon me, I'm at work. I watch the show every day, and I got to represent the Pats. But let's get into the debate. Max Kellerman sits here and says that Tom Brady is not MVP because he misses 25% of the games, which 89 Montana played 13 games and still won the MVP. Of course, they went on to win the Super Bowl. But I can't see how you say he's exempt because he misses 25% of the games when he is arguably the most valuable player to his team. Even though you say, oh, the backups went 3-1, I mean, they still got the one loss. If Brady doesn't lose a game, they lost to the Bills, in which you said Brady had to be 22 points better than, and he put up 41. I mean, he put up 41 points more than the backups. How can you sit there and say that he's exempt from being MVP? The man's having a better year than his last MVP season as of right now, when he went 36-4, I believe it was. And then you bring up Peyton Manning. Oh, when he won MVP, he played all the games. Peyton Manning had probably arguably the best receiving core in football with Sanders and Welker and 55 touchdowns. Tom Brady is out there balling with 3 undrafted players on offense. Undrafted. That means he went out to the local 7-Eleven. Hey, you want to play football? Come on. 3 undrafted players. If he continues his number, 4,000 yards, I say he's going to throw 35 touchdowns. I really don't see him throwing over 2 picks unless it's a Seattle game, because, you know, Seattle's matchup is a whole lot different for Brady. You know, they usually get one every time they play. But if he runs the table 4,000, 35, and 2, his quarterback rating is like 133, I think it is right now. Even if it drops down to 127, he's going to have the highest quarterback rating of all time to finish the season in 12 games. I think Brady's going to win the MVP in 10 games. If they get in a playoff race, which they're, 2 in the division, there's no point for him to play the last 2 games of the season. You sit him out. I mean, you don't want Brady to get hurt, even though you got 2 capable backups. You sit Brady out, take those last 2 games, and run to the playoffs. So the argument that he's exempt from winning the MVP race just based on him missing 25% of the games that's egregious, as Stephen A. says. Another thing is, how can you sit there and say that Josh McDaniels should be a head coach? I think he was the head coach at Denver at one time, which they caught doing the Spygate too, but nobody else brings up. But he was basically horrible and run out of Denver. So Josh McDaniels is in the right place as an offensive coordinator. I don't really see him getting a head coaching job anywhere other than Cleveland. And the Jamie Collins trade, I think I was talking to my friends here at work. I think it was a good move because Jamie Collins is basically going to want Von Miller money when he's playing not Von Miller football. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's the number 2 player on our team, but when it comes down to paying Hightower and Collins, I think Hightower makes more of an impact than Jamie Collins will ever do. And at least he sends them to Cleveland where, you know, they need somebody. They're going to pay somebody. Hey, we'll send you over and get paid just like they did Chandler Jones. But the pickup they got for Chandler Jones was Chris Long. Chris Long is balling right now. Kyle that we got from Detroit, he looks like a decent replacement for Jamie Collins at $500,000 a year. I mean, it's why don't you take it? That's typical Bill Belichick. But hope you guys like the video. Stephen A., I got suits. I'm at work. You know, I had to comment. I've been running back and forth. I work as a maintenance tech, so I'm going to keep the videos coming. Hopefully, you'll see out here. It'll be up here with me, you, Stephen A., Molly. I'm ready for y'all. I'm coming for you.